Hello, my name's Philip Rice. Now here's a question. What is truth? Do you remember when facts were rather solid and immovable? Seems that these days they've become rather more fluid and negotiable. What we believe about something used to be determined by truth. These days it seems that people believe just what they consider to be the truth. Terms such as alternative facts have become popular, and the expression post-truth. Some people think it's okay to ignore the facts they don't like by simply calling them fake news. It becomes tempting, therefore, to believe that either truth doesn't matter or that it's infinitely flexible. The truth of the matter is, however, that truth does matter, and it can't be changed just because you don't like it. Science and technology are fundamentally based on things either being true or false, and we depend on it. Our lives may depend on it. So imagine that you're driving over the Severn Bridge, for example, and you're sitting in your car and you're halfway across the bridge. Your life now depends on the fact that engineers operate on the basis of what they know to be true. It's not what they wish were true, it's what they know to be true. So when you set off across the Severn Bridge, you rely on that fact. Truth does exist, and it's important. Now, all this is leading up to the song I've chosen for today's Song for the Day, and I'm up to the letter D in my alphabet of favourite songs. It's a song based on the words of Jesus found in John's Gospel chapter 14. When I say based on, it is actually the words of Jesus as reported in John 14, 1-6 in the Good News translation. So, John 14, beginning at verse 1, "Do not be worried and upset," Jesus told them. "Believe in God, believe also in me. There are many rooms in my Father's house, and I'm going to prepare a place for you. I would not tell you this if it were not so. And after I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to myself, so that you will be where I am. You know the way that leads to the place where I am going." Now Thomas said to him, "Lord, we do not know where you're going, so how can we know the way to get there?" Jesus answered him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except by me." So Jesus is the truth. He says, you know the way that leads to the place I'm going. You know it. You've been with me all this time. You've seen all the things I've done. You've heard all the things I've said. You've experienced life alongside me. And somewhere in there, in that head of yours, you know the way. Typically, it was Thomas who said, "No, Jesus, we don't. We don't even know where you're going, let alone how to get there." Thomas is someone who didn't stop and think. He just came straight out and said exactly what he was thinking. You'll recall that it was Thomas who, when the friends told him they'd seen Jesus after the resurrection, said, "I don't believe you." But the following week, in walked Jesus, and Thomas immediately bowed down and worshipped him. He came straight out with it, no hesitation. "My Lord and my God." He didn't need to stop and think. And Jesus told him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." So those who haven't seen Jesus but believe are more blessed even than the disciples who witnessed all the amazing things he did and said when he was on earth. we who believe can be even more blessed than the disciples. Thomas bowed down and worshipped Jesus as Lord and God because suddenly he knew that Jesus was the truth. He was the way, he was the truth, and he was the life. What is truth? Jesus is truth. Based on John 14, let's sing "Do Not Be Worried or Upset." Words from John 14, 1-6, set to music by G. Taylor. And I'm now going to attempt to join in with a recording I made last year with Carolyn when sleeves were a bit shorter in the summer and hair was a bit shorter too.